Hey, you fell asleep late last night, so I don't really expect you to reply to this message right away. I'm gonna say this now. This is probably the worst voicemail you're ever gonna get in the morning. I already warned you about this when I sent the message, but I know that no matter how much I say not to listen to it first thing in the morning, I know you're gonna go ahead and listen to it anyways. And no, I won't let you deny that either. You told me that yourself, that you'd always check if I had left any messages for you when you wake up. You said it always placed a smile on your face whenever I do that, but I don't think that you'd expect this message this time. You're used to all my sappy and cheesy good morning texts, but this time it's something different. Something more serious. Something that we should be talking about sooner rather than later. So, just hear me out. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and maybe that's a good thing, because I've finally come to realize certain things. But I'm scared. I'm scared that the feelings are getting too real. I'm scared that we are getting too real. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Real is good. Real means that there's potential for something great. But it also means vulnerability. Real means getting hurt eventually, in some way or another. And that's what I'm scared of. We haven't been talking for long. Well, maybe a couple months at least. It's actually so weird how comfortable I immediately felt with you. You're so easy to talk to, and I didn't feel pressured to continue the conversation with you because it just flowed so naturally. Even when we were bombarded with silence, or if ever the conversation just stopped suddenly, it wasn't awkward. Silence with you is nice. I love how we can just spend time together and there's no pressure at all to speak. I guess that's also the reason why I confess so quickly. And yes, I do admit I went a little bit too fast. A little bit is an understatement, to be honest. I know my confession to you over call came as a shock to you. I don't know if you'll believe me or not either, but I surprised myself too. I didn't expect myself to just suddenly confess, but being with you that day, I guess I didn't want to hide it any longer. The timing of it all shocked you too, didn't it? I didn't mean to scare you off by going so fast, but when you told me that you may also be feeling the same way, I couldn't help but feel happy. I mean, you really didn't give me a straight answer, but when you said that, it gave me hope, even if it was just a little. We agreed that we won't do anything about it. We agreed that we won't rush it. That will let things slowly evolve. I know I said I'd give you time, and I still do mean what I said. We don't even need to talk about it until you're ready, or until you're comfortable enough to talk about it again. This should be the least of your worries. I don't want to stress you out or get you all worried about such a stupid thing, but I can't help but think that we're missing out on something great, you know? We can be amazing together. I know we get flirty all the time, and it sounds so cheesy, but it really did feel like we clicked the first time we talked. I sound really childish saying that, but you're just genuinely so fun to talk to, and when I don't get to talk to you, it just feels empty. It's as if I've been missing something that should have been there all along. You care a lot for people. You are so selfless that even when you're feeling shitty and you're having a bad day, you'd rather comfort someone else. You'd rather talk to them about it and make them feel better rather than address your own feelings. Jesus, that's even what you did with me. I'm certain that on the day that I opened up about not feeling well, you were having a shitty day too. And yet, there you were, ready to comfort and reassure me. You cracked stupid jokes and you made me laugh because your internet connection kept cutting off. You kept saying that you didn't do much, but you did more than enough. You made me forget why I was even having a bad day in the first place. Being in your presence, spending time with you, even if it's just a 5-minute call or a 3-hour-long conversation, I loved every single moment of it. You flash that adorable smile and you giggle ever so slightly, and I'm just gone. You have such an effect on me, and I don't even think you know that. I know I always tend to message first, and I can't help but think that I'm bothering you. You always tell me that I'm not, and if I ever was, you'd tell me straight away. You're just... I've never met anyone like you. And it sucks because I get so possessive even when I don't have the right to do that. Is it too selfish of me to say that I don't like you being close to anyone else? Is it so unreasonable for me to say that whenever I see you getting close to someone, I suddenly get sad? I guess I just don't want to share you with anyone else. And I know that sounds so unfair because we aren't even together officially. I hate feeling like this. I shouldn't be feeling like this. But I get jealous with those people that get to be with you right now. I get jealous whenever you even talk to someone else. And I know I shouldn't be, and it's so stupid to even be jealous over someone who I know won't even make a move on you. It's stupid to even be jealous. But can you blame me? All I wanted from the beginning was you. And all I want now is you. You're the reason I wake up in the morning. You're the last thought that comes to mind when I fall asleep. But what if you're just playing with me? What if everything we've done, every single conversation, whenever we fall asleep on call, what if it was all just an act? What if you're talking to someone else and I'm just another side piece that you talk to when you get bored? I'm sorry I'm having these thoughts, and I know you've reassured me that there's no one else. But I just can't help it, you know? I can't help but think you're gonna meet someone else who's way more compatible. Perhaps someone even close to you. They won't have to deal with this stupid distance and the difficulty of having 2 different time zones. What if they're better than me? What do I do then? I mean, I can't stop you. I don't want to stop you. You're not mine to claim, not mine to protect. Hell, you're not even mine to call mine. And I don't even know if that made sense. It's stupid, but who am I to call you mine when there's no us in the first place? I value your happiness way more than mine. And if you're happy with someone else, who am I to tell you to not be with them? You deserve only the best. You deserve every good thing that this world has to offer. And I can't take that away from you. But I can't help but wonder, I can be that for you. I can be the best thing that's ever happened to you, and we can have our own happy ever after. I'm sorry if that sounded conceited, or if it looks like I'm so full of myself. I want to give you all the time you need to let you think, but I don't want to lose you either. Those memes that we send each other late at night, and those gifs of people cuddling, those posts we send to each other about relationships, and even if we joke and cringe about them, I want that. I want to be with you, and I'm willing to make it work. I'm not saying it's not gonna hurt, because it will. And I'm not gonna promise that I'm not gonna make you cry either, because I know that I most likely will. You'll spend some nights crying, and I won't even know about it. We'll spend sleepless nights wondering why we even bothered to do this. It's not gonna be easy, but if we're willing to make it work, then it should turn out alright, right? The distance between us is an absolute pain, but I'm done playing games. I want a future with you. I want to wake up one day and not hold my feelings back. I want to shout out to the whole world what I feel about you. I don't want to hide. And although what we have now is amazing as it is, and I love talking to you every single moment of every single day, I want more. I want to be able to take you on dates. And I know that sounds stupid because we can't even meet each other right now, given the circumstances. But I can't wait until the day I get to meet you properly. I can't wait to make all those stupid sappy gifts come to life. I want to see that smile in real life and hear those beautiful giggles for myself. I want to see you get flustered and try to hide away whenever I compliment you. I want to wrap my arms around you even when you try to squirm away. I want to be there when you're feeling down and comfort you when you feel sad, just like you do with me. I want to feel your skin against mine, kiss those beautiful lips again and again and again. But until then, I guess I would have to settle with seeing you through a screen and hear you through the phone. Our greatest enemies right now would have to be the internet connection and that stupid app we met each other on. So, let's not beat around the bush any longer, shall we? We've been going in circles all this time, when we both know we're gonna end up in the same place anyway. I'd hate to think of you as someone that could have been but never pursued because I was too scared to make a move about it. I don't want to think of you and regret the things that I should have done. I don't want to leave it as an almost, a maybe. I want an us. So, I guess all I wanted to say all along is that I'm already yours, but this time, will you be mine?